Hey, what's up YouTube? Jay, Irish Outlaw Garage. I've had some people ask me, what about the Buick? What about the Buick? You haven't finished up the stuff on the Buick. I want to see stuff on the Buick. Well, let me do some explaining to you. So I've been busy trying to get that done for Amber, trying to get this done for Power Tour, trying to get this to get the transmission to quit leaking, trying to get that, the exhaust on it, so Amber can drive it. So with all that going on, I've been putting some things together so I can start working on my stuff when it's raining, because it has been doing nothing but raining around here. So I acquired that. Thank you, Ashley and Brad. And then, you know, I got things around here like that I'm trying to get moving, and you know, lots of stuff. Been working on the Holy Goat. Been working on, you know, different things for other people too, because I still do that sometimes. So that brings us to the Buick, and that's this poor soul right here. And you can see windshield's in it. So you're about to see a new video on the 1967 Buick GS 340 that I recently got running-ish. And what happened was I started to review the footage as I was working on it, and noticed I had left and come back, noticed that my card for the computer had corrupted, and I lost the footage of putting in that windshield. So we're gonna start right from where I got the windshield in. We'll go from there. Sorry about all that. I've been busy. You're about to see a whole lot more footage of a lot of different things though, so stay put. Don't worry, don't fret. Buick's still here. Enjoy the video. Can't find a paint scraper to save my life around here, but I've got these. If I can get that stuff off of there, I'm not too worried about it. This is really the only side I was worried about, because there was a little bit of a gap right here, but I think we're good. I think I got it pretty damn straight for what I'm dealing with anyway. And this, I'm just worried about sealing this up so I know that it ain't gonna leak. I really want to stop the water from going inside. The floors are awesome on this thing. Oh yeah, there we go. She ain't going nowhere. I think it might be in good shape here. Like I said guys, this ain't gonna be perfect, but it's good enough. I've seen worse. Way worse. Way worse. Like damn worse. And I've seen it go thousands and thousands of miles. I think we're good to go. I believe we're good. That sucker, by the time we're ready to drive this thing, it ain't going nowhere. Well, let me get you in there. See, I had it pretty well straightened out. Okay, this black here, that's just undercoating. That's what I use on a lot of stuff. But it sat flat when I test fit it. This is still just a hair back, but I worked with a little bit more and I got it so that sucker just goes right nice. And this is just to stop it from leaking. This is all good. I ain't worried about that. That's terrible job. That is awful, but you know, I'm not a professional. Please don't copy me on this. And I got this all sealed up down to here, and we should be good. Should be good. So yeah, and Bonnie's cleaned out because she's dirty. I was beating on her, and all this stuff fell out of this awesome roof stuff here, so I got to get that all out of there. I'm just going to get the shop back up in there and just suck that all out. But yeah, Bonnie with a windshield. Can you friggin' believe it? I can't believe it. So now we got all the glass in her. I just got to fill that hole back here, up here, right there where we just fixed it. Okay, right here. I'll get something up from the bottom, and I might just make like a band-aid or something to go over this and stick it on with a bunch of goop so it goes solid. Make it look like a band-aid, like ouchie, you know? So, might do that. This is sticking up rather far. That's all right. I can get that stuff right off there. And then this hole here. This one here is going to take some doing. Thank Christ it did not get into that, because this is a totally different story getting a windshield. So I need to beat that out. I need to get a hook or something in there. Maybe just take the chain and yank on it and get her to come back this way a little bit. My guess is this is where the back of the van hit. I don't really know. I'm sure there's some pictures of it somewhere in the PD somewhere, but I don't know. And that's it for holes. This one and that one. So I wonder what she do from this side with the windshield. It just seems weird. Look at all that. Oh, Bonnie, you look terrible, but you're better than you were, right? That's right. Battery still charged up? Oh, yep. She wants to go right off. Fine with me. I'm ready to drive you, old girl. Won't be long now. Ain't got no brakes, but you know, who needs brakes? Bonnie's got a windshield. So I had a little bit of a whoopsie daisy moment where I trusted this company, Tomco, rebuilding this carburetor, and I should have known better, that I should have, you know, checked for the filter in here, and I didn't. So it's got gunk in it, and I'm gonna try to do that, and while I'm down there I'll get me a fuel filter in the line down there. I know the fuel will work, it's just a bunch of crap got in there and there ain't nothing I can do about it now, but you know, fix it. That ain't gonna happen. So let me get my big old wrench and take this sucker apart again. Yeah, gotcha. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I can smell it. She filled her full of crap, so we're going to take this top of this carb off, and if it's bad and I find anything else, we're just going to tell them to order me a new one, because this was their fault. They already know, so it's just how it goes. Yep. Damn it. That pisses me off, actually. Really, really pisses me off. We'll get out of there. This is a Carter. Basically, you know, you guys had the AFB, same as an Edelbrock. I mean, the only reason I decided to go with this instead of buy one, because it was cheaper, and I wanted to keep it as original as possible. And this is the actual carburetor for the car. So, damn it, why didn't I not bring a needle nose out here? I'm losing daylight, so this may be cut into a couple days. We'll see. Well, god dang. It is literally just, it's the same thing. Carter, Edelbrock, these were good carburetors back in the day. Like really good carburetors. I was at that swap meet here a couple days ago, and there was a bunch of these there for, you know, they put them on all kinds of GMs. They put them on some Dodges. Just a good carburetor. But this one here looks like somebody didn't do their, yeah, hell, that one was even loose. What the hell, y'all? There we go. Should work just like an Edelbrock. Yep. You know? See, it's just like an Edelbrock. Same thing. And what do we got in there? Oh yeah. That's some garbage fuel. Damn it, damn it, damn it. We're gonna have to suck that whole tank out, I believe. No crap, it's just awful. So, there's no junk in there, just bad fuel. Look at that. It's just bad fuel. So let's just suck that tank dry. We'll suck all that out of there, spray her out good, and we'll get it all out of underneath there, and yep, I'll just suck it right through there with one of my pumps. And I'll clean that carburetor up, but there's no crap in there, so that's good. So yeah, we got her going. It's getting a little dark out here, but as you can see, that's a lot of varnish, man. So we're just gonna let her sit here and fill this tank up and hope that nothing sparks out, because I got open wires under there with this bad gas, so if it burns up, it burns up. It's all right. Just let her fill that jug up till she runs out, and I got new line, and we'll put a filter in line. Whatever the hell's in there, it'll probably take a few runs of fuel through it, but get that carb cleaned out. Yeah, I'm smoking right next to the gas, but you know. Anyway, God, that stinks. See how pretty blue it is behind me? Yeah, that means it's dark. I got about 6.5 gallons of gas out of there, and it was all orange, yellow, whatever. I know you can't see me right now very good, but we'll get back at this tomorrow. I get home around 6 o'clock, so this is going to be a constant theme, as it'll start to get dark on me, as long as I'm working out here. If I get closer to the garage, you know, I got lights. Out here I don't, because it bothers the neighbors, but I wanted to tinker with her a little bit. So I'm gonna put that carburetor top back on there. So next time you see me, probably tomorrow night, hopefully we can put some fresh gas in this thing and she'll take off. Carb cleaned up good. Everything looks great. So hopefully see you tomorrow, if not in a year. Welcome back. It's a few days later, but it's an absolutely beautiful day today, and I got nothing else going on, so I'm going to be tackling 3 cars today along with this one. I've got this one all set up. I need to get the Javelin, she's over here to my right, and I got to get the exhaust up on Artemis so that one can get to driving. So as far as this one goes, we left off, I got the carb cleaned out. I flushed that line as much as I could. I went and got me 5 more gallons of good gas, stuck her in the gullet, put me a fuel filter down there, new fuel filter up here. I'm just gonna crank it over, make sure I got fuel, and then I'm gonna hook up the carburetor, and then we can pay attention with that clear filter. I'll get you down in there and show you what I did. But we're starting this sumbitch today. I want to see if she'll move. That's my main thing. Let's get at it. I got bees and everything going all over me today. It's just what I need. They're going in and out of the holes, and I just scare a bunch off. But you can see right down there. Anyway, got a clear filter down there, in line before the pump. That's always key. You should probably do that. Got the carb all cleaned out. Everything's back together where it needs to be. I haven't hooked this up yet because I'm going to put a hose on here. I'm going to run it outside, and I'm going to crank it over, see if I can get some fuel to come out. I did get it primed all the way up to the filter. Used my clicky clack. We need to find a way to secure this damn thing, and I need to put a trans cooler on here. I don't think I'm going to use this one in here, because I think, if I remember right, one of these lines is kinked. Maybe it's not. Hell, I don't know. I might look into that, but we are going to have to reflush out this coolant system, because boy, it was nasty. But let me get this thing primed up to the carb. We'll get to work. I didn't need to run it. Just run the old tea bottle. Keep your eye on that. See what we get. Oh, she wants to run right off the bat. That's fine. That's fine too. Oh, there she goes. Fuel looks good too. Oh yeah. Yep. That's not bad at all. Looks good enough to drink. That's just tea that was left in the bottle. Let me get this thing hooked back up. If you get fuel, now we got 2 fuel filters, one pre and one post. Come on now, go right in there. Don't argue with me, just go in. There you go. Let's see if she'll fill the bowls, huh? Yeah, sit down right here. Come on, baby. I know you're getting fuel. There we go. Cleaning out. Got a couple plugs that ain't happy. Definitely got some plugs that ain't happy. Yeah, that's ignition. Just out of curiosity, bring that idle up a hair. That way she don't go crazy on me. Let's see what we got for transmission, huh? I ain't got no brakes, so hold on to your hats. Oh, we got reverse. We got drive. There's reverse, neutral, drive. Yes, sir. We got power steering. Definitely need to work on the ignition system. But hey, we know the transmission goes in drive, and it goes in reverse. And honestly, I mean, it's only got 2 speeds forward. So, how bad could it be? We building pressure? We is building pressure. Needs new belts, that'll overheat. Well, let me dig into this distributor and see what's going on. Well, as suspected, a couple of things here. The plugs are in fact shot. And they're gone. So those 4 are shot. These 4 are shot. They're just carbon to beat hell. And then turn the key on, started messing with the points here, just open and close them. Yeah, there's barely any spark coming out of them. Those points are shot, so I need to address that, and I need to run back to town and get some plugs. Cleaned up the point system. Didn't have to put new points on it, just cleaned them up. They weren't too bad, actually. Should have fuel, should have spark. Timing should be rough, and I'm gonna let Zeppy give her the turn key, see what she does. Here we go. See how she runs now. Hit it, man. Well, you don't go revving it up. Give it a second. Purrs like a kitten though, don't it? That's all it was them junk plugs, you know? They were just worn out. Yeah, let me show you. Runs pretty good, don't you? Yeah. Nice and smooth. Got a good fuel system, good fuel. I'm watching the fuel filter down there. It's all clean fuel, so it just took one time to slosh her around, and I pumped it out with that clicky clack, and she's clean. I'm sure we'll get some stuff in and out of there, but what we got now? What do we got now? She's running, she gets fuel, no leaks. We need to change that piece of shit Fram oil filter off of here. It's got new oil in it, so I ain't worried about that. And then we need to get the cooler lines, the transmission put in. So that's going to be next. So yeah, this is all right, man. She's screamy Mimi. She's smoky. Ain't ran in a while. We'll give her a chance to get some. Yeah. And one of these days we'll get that point system out of there. I did buy an HEI for it, but it will not work on this one. I need to get a small cap one. It's too big, it hits everything. I tried to you know, finagle and ease it in there, and no, it ain't gonna happen. So it's sitting over there. So now I got a Buick distributor I'll never use. So if you need a Buick distributor for a small block, HEI, I got one. And it's a good one too. All right, time to get that trans line done, huh, buddy? And maybe we can drive it with no brakes, which is fine. So, kind of racing the weather. If you can see that out there, it's supposed to rain like hell today. But I thought I'd show you what I got here. Might see if we can make her move for the first time in a long time. So, let me show you what I got done. So, carbs adjusted in, timings-ish, and I had to cut the transmission lines down there. You can see them, but I double did them because I don't have a flare on it yet. I'm not sure what I'm doing with that. I just kind of got this set up with the shroud on there. It's very important on these engines. And you can see up at the outboard trans cooler on it. Put a little bit more gas in it, made sure everything's topped off. Still ain't got no brakes, go figure, you know. Put some more gas in it, she's running good. You can see that down there, it's nice and clear. That tank is good. But I'll probably, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the short small cap HEI for this, because yeah, I can deal with points. Listen to it, it runs great. I don't want to deal with that, you know. I just want to put something in it and go. So let's see if she'll drive. Get my crap out of the way. Well, I guess I need to put a seat in it. I got nothing to sit on. I ain't got no brakes, but that's a winner. Yee-hoo. We got forward. We got reverse. Watch out. Touch. Wow. I got brakes. I got brakes. What the heck? I can't believe I got brakes. Huh? Is it really? I just get one posi-track vehicle. But hey, moved, went around the yard, burned out. The brakes started working until they blew out, but at least I know the lines are good. Well, one line must be bad somewhere. One wheel peel. Are you serious? Man! Well, hey, she runs, she drives, she burns rubber and dirt. One wheel peel. Go figure. He called it first, and I drove around the yard. It is getting a little warm, but I noticed whenever I was cleaning or putting water or antifreeze in it, there was a lot of crap coming out, so I'm probably gonna have to drain that out and flush the engine out real good. Maybe probably need a new thermostat. It's not overheating, it's just warm for no more than what we're doing with it. But that's a winner on running and driving, other than, you know, put belts on it, and I am going to put an HEI style distributor in it. But you know, proper gauges and get rid of that plastic line or nylon, whatever it is. New hoses. Well, these hoses ain't so bad. It's those heater hoses are horrible. Adjust on the carb just a little bit. But those are all little things, you know, normal things you got to do. Next is going to be that fender and that hood, ain't it, buddy? Gonna get the inside cleaned out a little better. Yeah, she'll be running by this summer. We'll be driving her. And that's gonna do it for this one. Appreciate y'all watching.
Maybe get it ready before Hot Rod Power Tour and I can take it there.
No, he wants to take this on Power Tour. Nope, that's the Javelin. Thanks for watching. Irish Outlaw Garage and Zeppy. It runs and drives, y'all. Good car. Good old Buick. Take care.